Welcome to my channel. My name is Rutendo, and today we're going to be talking about mental health. If you've clicked on this video, you're probably going through a tough time or know someone who is. Mental health is really important, and I know not everyone has access to a therapist. I want you to know that you're not alone, and because of this, today I'm going to share with you mental health tips that are accessible and free. Let's get into the video. The first mental health tip is aim to achieve at least one thing every day. Even if you just say, today all I want to achieve is to do the laundry. That is an easy task, but you having your laundry done will save you from looking at a pile of clothing that is undone. So aiming to do one thing, even if it's just, today I'm going to take a walk. Today I'm going to do the laundry. Maybe today I'm going to cook a meal. Today I'm going to get out of bed. So just one small thing to achieve in the day will really take you far in the long run. Next point is practice deep breathing. So you can use the 4-4-4 method, which is breathe in for 4 seconds, wait 4 seconds, and breathe out for 4 seconds. So let's try together. So practice to take deep breaths. You don't have to count, but you can take your long deep breaths, long pause, and deep breathe out. That will help you to slow down and focus. Also, sometimes I was having a conversation with my friend and she said she was sleeping, and when she woke up, she realized she wasn't breathing well. Now, we have people that don't breathe well on a day-to-day basis. Like, you take shallow breaths. This can lead to brain fog, confusion. So deep breathing is going to allow your body to have more oxygen, which is in general healthy for you and will help you clear brain fog. So take some time out of your day to take deep breaths. If you're anxious in that moment or stressed in that moment, guys, that feels really good. It feels really good, actually. You guys have to try it. Next thing you need to do is take a walk. So it can be as simple as taking a walk, taking a run, or going for an exercise. This is going to release your endorphins and have your blood running and have you in a good mood. To stay connected with people. Stay interacting with your close friends, people that mean well, people that mean a lot to you, because they're going to help you keep your spirits high, keep you in a good mood. Another point is you have to eat a meal. You can't have mental health problems, not have a meal, be weak because you've not eaten, be sad. A lot of people start having bad moods when they've not had a meal. And I've seen a lot of people say that they were depressed, but they ate a meal and they started feeling a lot better. So don't forget, if you're having a mental health crisis, or make sure to take a full meal. That's going to take you far. The next thing you can do when you're having bad mental health is having gratitude. There's a lot of things to be grateful about. One, the fact that you're alive at all. The fact that you have good health, if you have good health. The fact that you have a roof over your head. The fact that you had a meal today or had a meal yesterday. There's so much to be grateful for. If you're going to school, be grateful that you get to go to school. A lot of people don't have things that we have access to that we can be grateful about. Having gratitude will let you see that there's a lot worth living for. Use your social media. A lot of people, their mental health problems are being added to by being on social media and comparing yourselves to people who are more successful at a younger age than you, who have more than you have. You're seeing your friends have success that you've not attained, seeing your friends have wealth that you've not attained. That could take a toll on your mental health. So if it's going off of social media for a while or for good, do it, because it's going to really help you focus on what you need to do to achieve your personal goals for your life, not someone else's life and someone else's goals. Engage in activities you enjoy. Whether you like to sew, I like to sew personally, I like to bake personally, I like to paint, I like to roller skate. There's a lot of things I like to do, and so do you. Pick one thing that you like to do, you genuinely like to do. preferably something creative. If you like to play football, if you like to play basketball, if you like to swim, pick one hobby that you like and do it and give your time and focus on it. This is definitely going to boost your mood and help you in those days where your mental health is really bad. Practice self-compassion. Don't be so hard on yourself. Why have I not achieved this? Why am I so bad at this? Why am I not good enough? Why am I not like so-and-so? You're being too harsh on yourself, and sometimes you need to take a step back and say, well done, Ritendo. You've woken up today and you've gotten out of bed. Sometimes you need to take it easy on yourself, and that's going to take you far. Yes, get enough sleep. You need to rest. You need to sleep, because when you're not rested, there are certain things that, like, when you don't do, like, your mood just is like bad. When you've not slept, when you've not eaten, when you're tired. So make sure you are getting enough sleep. That's really important. Focus on one task at a time. A lot of us are trying to do this and do that and do this. There's not enough time in 24 hours to do everything all at once at the same time and achieve everything in one day. Focus on one task, complete it, then go to the next. Once you've completed that task, you feel good. You feel like you've successfully done something. But a lot of people, you're trying to do this and do that at the same time. And at the end of the day, you've achieved nothing. And that is going to take a toll on you, because you're going to look at what you've done today and you're going to realize that you've done nothing with your life. As opposed to having achieved at least one thing, that's going to make a difference. Practice acceptance. You're not always going to be good at everything, and you need to accept yourself as you are. Some of you are self-loathing, and if you've watched my video on why you're ugly, that's probably one video you need to watch if you are self-loathing. Some of you are in mental health issues just because you don't like how you look, and that video is going to really help you see what you need to do to feel better about yourself. Accept who you are at your core. You need to accept yourself by starting to look at all the good stuff about yourself. You can't say there's nothing good about me. Everybody has something that is nice about them. If you can't figure out one thing, pick someone who's close to you. Pick a family member. Ask them to pick out one thing about you that they like. One thing about you that sticks out, that is positive. If you can't pick it out for yourself, which I know, like, if you're having mental health issues, it might be very difficult for you to find something and say, okay, this is really nice about me. Another thing you can do to help your mental health is learn something new. You can pick something from something easy or something difficult. You can learn to knit, you can learn to crochet, you can learn to cook. And just learn something. That's going to make you feel like you're not stuck in one place. You're developing, you're moving, you're changing. And that's going to really help with your mental health. The next point is really, really important, because this actually makes a huge difference. It's declutter your space. When you declutter your space, I know, like, there's this saying that your room is a representation of your mental space. And that is completely true. When you're in a bad mental space, I know with a lot of people, your room is cluttered, your room is a mess. The first step you should take is clean your room, organize your room, because there's no way you're getting out of slump when your room is a mess. So start there, then work your way towards the rest of the steps. Say no. A lot of people are people pleasers. You're always like, if someone asks you to do anything, you're like, okay, I'll do it, but maybe you're not in the space to do it. You don't have the time to do it. You don't have the resources. But you opt to do it either way. Sometimes say no. Say, I'm not able to do it. That's going to really help you regulate yourself and know what you can do and what you cannot do. Sometimes you just cannot do something. And it's okay to say, no, I'm not able to do this at this time. Or just no, full stop. It's completely acceptable. The last point I'm going to talk about today is, if you can't afford a therapist, ChatGPT is your friend. I know that ChatGPT is not exactly going to help you in depth like a therapist would, but you can definitely speak to ChatGPT and explain your problems, and it's going to be able to give you some kind of help and some kind of insight on a particular problem. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, that's it for today. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.